All right, we're getting ready for our Christmas display. I've brought up all my bins and I've got a lot of my cords over here. I've got a couple of new extension cords, this one, and then this one's a double. So it comes out of the middle and goes in 2 different directions. So that one has 3 on each side. This one has 8, I think. And then I also have smart plugs, which one of them is connected and the other one I'm still working on connecting. And then I'm gonna move some of my stuff around a little bit to see if I can get a little bit of a different layout this year. But then I also have, this is new. So that Hogsmeade Station is gonna go behind the train. So that's the plan on that one. So let's get started. And another note, I've put my foam board underneath this. That, you know what, I can probably move it over here, because if I'm gonna have this big board here, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna move it over to the other side, because I use this to pin my lights and things into, and trees and stuff. So I think it'll be better over there where I have more white space. Requires a 3.5 volt plug, so it's going to be one of my Lemax. Okay, this is 4.5 volts. So this is 4.5 volts. We're gonna do the little 3.5 volts for the train. So I know that I'm gonna need one of these for that. Got a little channel. I got my 4.5 volt here. I'm gonna plug it in behind the castle, because I know that my fountain, which I want to put here, runs off of this. The castle runs off of this. So we'll do all of that. All right, so that's my 3 plugs on this side used, with a 3.5 volt, 4.5 volt, and the 6 bulb set here. I know I want street lamps here, so I'm gonna need a 4.5 volt for the street lamps. All right, so I need one for the castle, one for the lamps on this side, and one for the street lamp. Oh no, all right, I need an extension. All right, I've got this guy. It's for 4.5 volt. So I'm gonna attach it to this one, because I need one for the fountain, one for the street lamp, one for the castle, one for the street lamps on that side. And I'm gonna need another 4.5 volt for street lamps on the other side, as well as a 4.5 volt for the spotlights, which will be over there. So, all right, I've got it all in my head now. All right, so I've got one set of 4 street lamps here. I've got 2 sets like this with 4 street lamps. So I know I'm gonna do those along my sort of Diagon Alley area and in front of the castle. So I'm gonna run this side under the castle and plug it in back here. Okay. Yeah, they work. Whoop, whoop. These are Lamax, by the way. All my street lamps are all Lamax, not Department 56. Okay, and then let me get my buildings. I'm gonna start building my buildings and get my castle and then get my other set of lamps. All right. Here is Ilops. I love all the owls. I wish that they sold more of these owls like separately and I could put pins in them. They're so cute. All right, so we gotta figure out where I want these different buildings. We're gonna play with them until we figure out where we want them. And then I'll put the bulbs in once I figure that out. But at least I know that there will be 6 buildings on this side that need bulbs. And another building on that side of the castle that needs bulbs, but I'm gonna do a separate set of bulbs over there. Got my favorite, I think. This and Honeydukes are my 2 favorites. They're just gorgeous. I love the colors. Got Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. Got some signs. Boathouse, it's also 4.5. Here. Got Honeydukes that I put glitter on last year, so it's really pretty. I got these new spotlights. They are a nice warm white. I thought that the cold blue that I got last time was a little bit too cold, a little bit oppressive, honestly. So, and it didn't fit in with the rest of the warm glow of the rest of the village. So I'm going to get some more flathead pins and hot glue those onto here. We've got the owlry, put that here. It's got a 3-volt. I need 3 more bulbs, 1, 2, and then 1 for Hagrid's, and then I think that's everything plugged in. All right, so I've plugged everything in and put my little spotlights, which, as you can see, they have pretty decent spread, bringing them around the back here. And then I've got my lamps, and the cords are all exposed right now, but we're gonna work on covering those up now and doing our finishing touches. All right, I've got some wall pieces here. I always wrap everything up in cling film at the end so it stays nice and tidy and secure. So I made these, so they'll go here. And honestly, I need to make some more wall pieces. This was the very first time I had done anything. So I was making up all kinds of new stuff as I went along. This one's double-sided. This one's not double-sided. Oops. Night bus from Universal Studios. Got this inside of the Globus Mundi travel store in Diagon Alley. So cute. I was looking for my road. I have a road here, but I don't think that I'm gonna really be able to use it. So I'm just gonna forego the road this time. But this is a Department 56 road. It's really nice. It rolls out. It's very long.